Yo, what's good, everybody? Figured I'd just do another quick little vlog. Sometimes I suffer what is known to be called imposter syndrome. Basically, when you feel like you kind of don't belong in a certain social situation or just in whatever you're doing, you just feel like, how the hell am I doing this? And am I worthy? Like you might be given an opportunity and you're not even good enough to have that opportunity. You know, a lot of us struggle with issues when we're in our own head too much. And one of the things that gets me out of my head is just getting into my body and out of my thoughts. Like every time I skate or work out, it always seems to wash away the bullshit. And even though I'm fortunate enough to not really have a lot of bullshit, I still suffer from intrusive thoughts and this kind of like imposter syndrome. Just with certain things that I do, I'm like, how the hell am I up here doing this? Do I belong up here? Am I even worthy of having this position and this responsibility? And sometimes I just suffer from imposter syndrome. You know what I mean? Who cares about ego? Everything I put out there, I try to err on the positive side. I think this whole fitness journey and skateboarding and all this stuff that gets me more into my body and out of my head really helps. I think a lot of us suffer from a lack of movement, physical movement. And if you just get out there and get some air, get the blood flowing and moving, I think we just tend to feel better. At least that's how it is for me. And there's a lot of research around this kind of stuff. Anyway, just a food for thought. I think today I'm also gonna mess around a little bit with the old Hi-8 camera. So let me show you what I'm working with here. This is basically a Sony Handycam, and all I did is put this little skate grip handle on, and it's got a cheap Optica fisheye lens. This is the Sony TRV138. So I swear one of the homies back in the day, was either Stefan or Lil Ro, had this exact same Hi-8 cam. I picked it up off of eBay a while back, and I've been getting some clips with it with a few friends. I figured just to mix up the format and kind of make things interesting, I might involve Hi-8 clips as well. So just kind of mess around today with a little bit of a skate sesh and a workout, see if we can dissolve some of this imposter syndrome and just get after it. Here we go. Alright, so I just switched it over to the Hi-8 camera, and as you can tell from the low quality video resolution that it's quite a significant difference. But there's just something sick about that old analog aesthetic. There's just something iconic and nostalgic about this. It might look sloppy as shit compared to today's standards, but that's kind of a little bit of its charm too, you know. Everything makes a comeback, whether it's vinyl or, you know, wet room photography or recording to tape, music production. Everything seems to make a resurgence at some point, and whether or not it's relevant, it's just fun to mess around with it. So we'll see if I can get a couple clips with the old Hi-8. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely sick breaking out with that old Hi-8 cam, man. Dope shit. I feel much better after moving around and getting some clips. Even if it's the same tricks, sometimes it's just maintenance. You just gotta maintain, you know? If you don't practice and put those reps in, I mean, how you ever gonna keep up?
Can you imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky? I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
about wraps it up for the night. Just be thankful that for the most part we have good lives with access to food, access to clean water, friends and family, all the good shit. The only shit that matters. If you're anything like me, sometimes you just need to get into your body and out of your head, and then you'll feel better about all the dumb shit. So I'm gonna shut this thing down and get after it. Tomorrow's a new day. Love y'all all day, every day. Another one in the books.